Welcome back guys to another gaming PC build. Today we are going to build a $400 gaming PC that can compete with the next gen consoles. If you saw my budget build video and take a look at other gaming builds around this price point, then you'll mostly find the Pentium G3258, a dual core processor, but I personally prefer a quad core processor. It's just my preference as games like Far Cry 4 and some others had issues with dual cores. So for the processor we are going to use AMD's FX 4300 a $80 CPU. It's clocked to almost 4 GHz and has unlocked cores for overclocks. Don't expect it to be able to max out all the latest AAA titles, but it should be able to handle those games at medium to high settings with a decent GPU. For motherboard we are going to use the $70 MSI 970A G43 motherboard. The motherboard supports overclock and has 4 memory slots supporting up to 32 GB. This is a great motherboard for $70 and by far the best motherboard for budget builds with AM3 Plus socket CPUs. For RAM we are going to use a single 4 GB Crucial Ballistix port RAM of 1600 MHz. It will cost around $30. You can later put in another 4 GB for $30 more and it should be enough for gaming. For graphics card we are going to use AMD's R7 260X. This is a great card for $120. Don't expect to max out all the games at 1080p with this card and also with the CPU. You will be able to play most games at 1080p at medium to high settings without anti-aliasing with this card, giving the build a solid gaming foundation. For hard drive we are going to use the Western Digital Blue 1TB and it will cost you around $50. This should be enough to store all your games. You can get an SSD later on. For power supply we are going to use EVGA 400W PSU. It comes for $30. This should be enough to power the system. Finally for casing we are going to use the NZXT Source 210 Black ATX mid-tower case for $30. This is a well-built case and should be enough to hold the parts. This PC should be able to compete with the next gen consoles and maybe perform better in some games. So for $400 you can make a great gaming PC to run most games in medium to high settings. Let me know in the comments down below for what price point you want to see the next gaming build for. Also don't forget to leave a like if you like the video, subscribe for more gaming builds like this, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.